Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, June 13th. I am about to start work for the day. I wanted to kind of start a little bit of a vlog this week. I don't know if this is going to be like a full week or if it's just going to be the next couple of days because I have some exciting plans. The next couple of days I am going to play pickleball this weekend for the first time with one of my best friends. So I'm excited for that. And also I just have some exciting things going on. Like today I'm going to get coffee with one of my other friends. I am starting a bunch of really exciting books and I kind of wanted to do like a reading vlog but with some life elements in it. So this is going to be mainly like a reading vlog, but I also kind of want it to be more casual and also, you know, update you on what's going on in my life as well. So that being said, I finally finished Queen of Shadows. I'm a little too lazy to go pick it up right now, so I'm just gonna put a picture of it on the screen. But I ended up giving it 5 stars. It is so far probably my second favorite book. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I personally loved the first book, Throne of Glass, so much. Like I just feel like it was the perfect pace. I feel like it was quick. It was exciting. It kept my attention the entire time. Like I was really invested in the characters. I loved the storyline, and there was just something about the first book, Throne of Glass, that I just can't get over and that I just miss that like feeling. I to this day will say that that is my favorite book, even though I feel like that might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I definitely think Queen of Shadows is a close second. And I'm so excited because in this video I'm going to start the tandem read. As you guys know, I've been reading this book series, Throne of Glass, with one of my best friends, Mandy, and we are both done with Queen of Shadows now, so we are jumping into the tandem read. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen right now of the schedule that we're gonna follow, just so you guys know like what, you know, order I'll be reading the chapters in. But I am gonna start Empire of Storms today. I'm really excited to read it. I just like need to know what's gonna happen next. And I feel like a lot of people really love Empire of Storms too. That's the plan for today reading wise. I also have been reading, like last night I finished Done and Dusted, which was like a cowboy romance. It was really quick, really easy. I literally read it in 2 days. I ended up giving it 3 stars just because I was really liking the first half of the book, but then the second half of the book I wasn't as big of a fan because I feel like the spice like really kind of ruined it for me. Like it was too much. And I didn't like how the male main character like acted like during the spice, if that makes sense. Like it didn't really seem like it matched his personality when like they were just talking. So I didn't really vibe with that. I thought it was too much. I honestly was like kind of cringing a little bit and like it made me uncomfortable. So even though I liked the storyline and I liked the beginning, I ended up giving that book 3 stars. Then I started trying to read a bunch of different books. Like I tried to pick up Summer Romance. I tried to pick up Heartless Hunter, and honestly I just didn't want to get into anything like that I had to think a lot about or that was too similar to Throne of Glass, and none of those were really doing it for me. But about like maybe 2 months ago I started reading The Duke and I, which is the first book in Bridgerton, and that series is very like mindless for me. So I got like 40% into the series and then I just like never finished the book. So that has been sitting on my like currently reading shelf for a while. So last night I was listening to the audiobook for a while and made some good progress there. I think I'm now over 50% of the way done with the first book. So maybe that's something that I will also like read or listen to today. Try and get that book finished because I think I only really have like 3 hours left of the audiobook. So that's like something I could easily finish today. But yeah, those are my plans. I have some big meetings today at work, and in between on my lunch break, I'm going to go get coffee with my friend real quick. But it's gonna be a fun and exciting day. Lots going on. Hi everyone. It has been quite a few days since that last clip. I honestly don't even remember when I filmed that. And I have rearranged my room. This time I actually did have like a reason that I did it. And it was basically because we had a problem with our AC, where the guy came out and basically told us that we were covering too many vents, and my bed was actually covering a vent, so I decided to move it around for that reason. It's a little messy right now. I need to clean it up a little bit, so that's going to be my first task of the day. I've had a very busy weekend. I played pickleball, I did a lot of reading, I hung out with friends. I will add to that list, I did watch Bridgerton season 3 part 2. I thought it was pretty good. I know there's been some mixed reviews, but I thought it was pretty good. That's what I was up to this weekend, but now it is time to do a reset because usually I do them on Sundays, but clearly that didn't happen this weekend. So I'm gonna set aside some time today. We're gonna tackle my mess of a room. Okay, I know we're a little crooked, but we're on a bed. So in Tower of Dawn, I am 83 pages in. I'm on chapter 7. Based on the schedule, I am on track. I'm on page 121 in Empire of Storms. I'm about to be on chapter 12. What I've been doing is listening to the audiobooks. So actually Audible was having a sale the other day and almost every single book on Audible was like on sale. So I ended up buying the rest of the series in audiobooks because I have found that for these thicker books, I retain more of the information when I listen to the audiobook and read the book like physically with my eyes at the same time. So I'll literally like have the book open, but I'll also be like listening to it in my ears. It's almost like somebody's reading it to me while I'm like looking at it. I really like that method because I feel like number one, it makes me read faster because I can read at like 1.75 times speed on Audible, and I also am able to retain a lot more of the information about the characters, their lore, like their history, things like that, and I want to be able to retain that information so that once I go to Kingdom of Ash or whatever, I am fully versed on each character and what they've been through, because Sarah J Maas is kind of the queen of like taking you back to something that happened in the past and kind of remind you of it and like bringing it back into the story and making it relevant again. So it's important to like recall those little details every once in a while, and I don't want to have to like go and like look them up. That is my method for retaining information in this series, and it's been working really well for me. But that is my update on that. I've also been reading The Duke and I, which is the first book of Bridgerton, and I'm enjoying it, but it's just like not like keeping my attention. I've been reading it for a while now, like probably over a month, and I've been doing the same thing where like I listen to the audiobook or I read it on my Kindle. I haven't been doing like listening and reading at the same time, but I feel like the audiobook helps me, listen to it while I'm doing other things. So I might try to listen to some of that today because I only have about 3 hours left of the audiobook, and I feel like I could probably finish that today if I really tried. I also started Say You Swear by Megan Brandy like maybe a month ago, and I got about 8% into it, and then here and there I just pick it up, and now I'm 16% into it, but I'm just like not really loving it. Like it just like kind of is giving me Wattpad like cheesy vibes, and that's not really what I want right now. Like kind of entering my like romance era, but I'm still like, I feel like now that I've read Romantasy, my expectations for romance are like much higher, and it takes more sophisticated and like more like meaningful writing to really affect me and to make me love a book that's romance these days. So Say You Swear is like good because it's like drama and it's there's entertainment in it, but I feel like the actual like story itself isn't that interesting. Like it's kind of just drama, at least so far. the next day and I'm on my way to a new favorite coffee shop that I recently discovered, and it's pretty close to where I live, which is really nice. It only takes me like 9 minutes to get there. This has been a very welcome development, finding this coffee shop. It is close by, so like I said, it's only like 9 minutes away, and it just opened recently, and it's very much like coastal themed. Like it almost feels like you're like at the beach, like grabbing a coffee before you go out and like lay out on the beach or go surfing or whatever. So the vibes in there are like super coastal and cozy and just nice and wonderful. So I'm going to grab a coffee from there. Recently I've been getting I actually just discovered this last week, but every time I get the same thing. I get a iced latte with oat milk, and I get half sugar-free vanilla syrup and then half toffee nut, and it is chef's kiss every single time. It tastes absolutely delicious. Probably one of the best like overall lattes and coffee shops that I've ever been to, and for it being like new, like just opened, I would say that that's like really impressive. It is now June 19th or Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. We are going to the same coffee shop that I went to yesterday to get some coffee, and then after that I need to pick up a prescription. So we are just running some errands today, but after that I am going to continue on with my tandem read. I got some good progress in yesterday. I read probably, I don't even know, like over 50 pages in each book, so in total over 100 pages. But still working my way through the tandem read. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, that's the plan for the day. I'll take some clips here and there. This vlog has been very all over the place because it's just been a really busy week. Good morning, everybody. It is now June 20th. It's a Thursday. I feel like I've been really just filming the most random clips the last 2 days. I'm pretty sure the last 2 days I've literally filmed like maybe one clip each day. And so I want to get more good footage for this vlog. Today I am working. I have dinner tonight with my boyfriend's family, but in the meantime I want to get some like chores done. I have a lot of laundry that I need to put away and fold and all of that, and then after that I kind of just want to like make sure my room is all clean and then sit down and do the tandem read. I'm making good progress in the tandem read. I'm like over 250 pages through in both of the books. One of them, I think Tower of Dawn, I'm like almost 300 pages in. So slowly and surely we are making our way through the tandem read, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And honestly, I thought that I was going to be like really eating up Empire of Storms and that I would be kind of trudging along through Tower of Dawn. But I'm really actually enjoying the Tower of Dawn like plotline. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I am, just because I feel like most people say that it's like almost painful to get through Tower of Dawn. Maybe it's just because I love these characters so much that like it doesn't really matter to me what they're doing, but I'm truly, you know, kind of enjoying Tower of Dawn like a lot. So that's going well. I am also enjoying the Empire of Storms, but I think I'm so shocked by how much I'm liking the Tower of Dawn plot that like I'm almost liking it more because I'm just wasn't expecting it, I guess, if that makes sense. I need to do some skincare and do my hair a little bit nicer than it is, and then we can get started with the day. This is my cute little baby. Say hi. Hello, YouTube. Hello. I feel like I'm in a really weird like phase with my hair where I've been washing it way more frequently, and I just feel like I can't really feel clean. Like my hair just never really feels clean unless it's like the day that I washed it, but the minute like I sleep in it and then I wake up the next day, it feels dirty again. So I don't really know what that's all about, but my hair is just like, I think it's just the texture of my hair because I have like really fine thin hair. Whenever I wash it, like it gets dirty really easily, and it's oily as well. Thing is like if my hair is dirty, I'm gonna wash it, you know? Like I don't want to sit around with dirty hair. And also like putting it up when it's dirty and do a slick back is like kind of a pain sometimes. And like I do that sometimes, but I don't know. I just don't like walking around knowing my hair is kind of like dirty. Skincare, I'm still doing the same skincare routine I was like 2 videos ago. Dr. Dennis Gross cleanser, and then in the mornings, all I'm gonna use is this niacinamide serum from The Ordinary, which has been my go-to for years now in the summertime. And then my Laneige water bank, the best. And then today for sunscreen, I'm probably gonna use the Elta MD. This, like, when I went on vacation, it just like completely melted away in the sun. So yeah, the label isn't looking too good, but the sunscreen is the best of the best. I have once again changed outfits. I just got home from my boyfriend's mom's birthday dinner, and I am going to do some more reading for the tandem read. I am this far in each book, about the same, but I'm a little bit farther in Tower of Dawn as of right now. In Empire of Storms, I'm on chapter 30, page 262, and then in Tower of Dawn, I am on chapter 25, page 303. I'm definitely feeling like the chapters in Empire of Storms are a little bit shorter than in Tower of Dawn, so even though I'm farther in this one, I feel like this one has had a lot more like short chapters. I have a little bit more reading to do for, in Tower of Dawn before I go back to Empire of Storms. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna read tonight. I'm gonna change first though, because I'm always like so uncomfortable in like outside clothes, and I want to wear something comfy and cozy. Hi guys, it's now the 22nd. This vlog has been all over the place, but it has just been a crazy couple of days and maybe even a couple of weeks. I don't even remember when I started this vlog, but I'm still doing the tandem read. Let me show you where I'm at. I am quite a bit farther in Tower of Dawn than I am in Empire of Storms. I'm almost 400 pages into Tower of Dawn and almost 300 pages into Empire of Storms. Empire of Storms is a lot longer though, so I think we are getting the majority of Tower of Dawn out of the way before we go into a long sprint with Empire of Storms, according to the schedule that I'm following. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this before the vlog ends. Probably not. So I'm going to read a little bit more of this, see what I get up to tonight. Today I went and saw Inside Out 2, which Inside Out is one of the most nostalgic films for me because it came out when I was still like a teenager. I think because I was a teenager, it kind of hit really hard, and I was still trying to understand my brain and whatever. So when I first watched that movie when I was younger, it really resonated with me and I really connected to it. And I rewatched it recently before going to see the second one, and it literally made me cry. Literally made me cry. So that was fun. We went and saw the second one today, and it was really good. also made me cry. Like, they're just so emotional because it talks about emotions, and emotions are just like a really, I guess, tough subject to talk about candidly. When you feel like your emotions are like being portrayed in a film or in some sort of media in a way that makes sense to you, it can really hit home. So it's a really good movie. I enjoyed it a lot, and I would totally recommend if you haven't seen it yet. Also, I got my bookmarked merch in the mail, which, if you don't know, these are my like 2 favorite booktubers, Sarah Caroli and Destiny Sidwell. They have like a podcast where they kind of just like rant every week, and it is wonderful. It is everything that I could have ever asked for in a podcast, and I am constantly listening to them, like when I'm in the car, when I'm working out, whatever it is. So had to hop on and get some of the merch. So cozy, and like it's a true XL. I always order everything in an XL because I just love how oversized it is. But I hate when you get like a crew neck in an XL, and then it delivers and it's actually like the size of a large or a medium even, and it shrinks in the wash. This one you can tell is like really good quality. It's from Shop House of Jupiter, so that's the Instagram handle. Anyways, I'm going to sit out in my loft and continue on reading. I think I have like 3 more chapters of Tower of Dawn before I go into a long sprint of just reading Empire Storms for like 10 or 12 chapters. Yeah, that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm starting out today. Hey guys, it is much later in the day now. I think it is almost 11 p.m. and I am going to look over my Notion and kind of update it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have not been using my Notion regularly or consistently throughout the year, and I think that that's probably why my life feels kind of chaotic and like unorganized right now. I feel like around March was when I stopped using it consistently. Ever since March, I have kind of just like fallen off and stopped, feeling motivated to do things or keep up with my life, or normal everyday things that I used to do seem like they take a lot more effort nowadays. So I'm gonna go on here and just update things wherever I can, wherever I see something, maybe add some new stuff in on it. I really just want to get back into a routine of using my Notion, being more in control of my life, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now, like it seriously feels like I'm not in control of the majority of the things that are going on, and I just want to feel any semblance of normalcy and routine. So I really want to start anew and kind of redo my whole routine that I had at the beginning of the year. I recently have not been waking up at a consistent time, not going to bed at a consistent time, not eating meals consistently, not, whatever it is. I feel like everything has just been so random and different every single day. And I've been spending a lot more time just laying in bed doing nothing or scrolling on my phone, and I just really don't want to get into a routine of doing that long term. I'm actually considering getting a Hatch. If you've ever had a Hatch, let me know what your experience was with it. I do have like a sunrise alarm clock, but I feel like it's kind of cheap and it doesn't really wake me up. The noises are like kind of jarring, and I've heard good things about the Hatch in that like it's like science-based when it comes to like the music that it plays and the soundscapes and everything. And I also heard that it has a function where it will tell you like bedtime stories, which I think I might use that, because I think going to sleep, having a story to listen to will entice me to like want to go to sleep earlier. Anyways, let me know if you've had a good experience with it, if you've ever had one. But right now I'm going to sit here and update my Notion and hopefully be a little bit more organized and just on top of things. This angle's gonna be a little bit weird because my car setup has changed. I now have a like Apple CarPlay setup thing in the middle console, so that is where I used to put camera. And obviously, since that's there, I can't do that anymore. I am on my way to the gym, which is pretty rare. I would say that I have just not been going consistently since the beginning of the year when we would go together because I would vlog it. But since I've stopped vlogging, I've also stopped going to the gym, and I feel like the vlogs kind of kept me more honest. Also, I had like totally clear skin until a couple days ago. I randomly got like this guy and this one. I don't know. My hormones, man, they be acting up. Anyways, my plan today is just to walk on the treadmill. I really just want to burn calories because I have just been eating like crazy recently. I just feel like my hormones are all out of whack, and it has made me like so hungry, and so I've been eating way more than I need to. And I've always been this way, where I have like a major sweet tooth, and I have trouble like with portion control because like I don't necessarily feel full immediately. The only time that I'll feel full is if I'm eating something that like makes my stomach upset. Then I'll like know when to stop. But if it's something that's safe for me to eat and like I'm fine eating it, like it's so hard for me to stop, like, and to know when to stop. That's something that I've been struggling with recently. And I tried meal prepping. I think you guys saw that I tried meal prepping in a vlog a while ago. And I was so determined for that to like be my solution for portion control. But I don't think that my ADHD brain can handle meal prepping. Like, it is so much preparation, and I have to basically spend my entire Sunday the week before doing it. And it also like takes up a lot of space in my fridge, and I share my fridge with my parents, so it was like taking up the entire fridge space. We kind of have like a smaller fridge, but I'm a little worried that the gym is closed. There's literally not a single car here, but it is like 6:22 a.m. on a Sunday morning, so I don't know how many people are necessarily going to be going to the gym to work out at this time on a Sunday. I am about to get ready for the day, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy hair makeup wise. I took a shower after the gym, but it was just a body shower. My hair I just washed last night, so I didn't really feel the need to wash it again, although I probably am gonna have to wash it later tonight. But I think for today's hairstyle, I'm just gonna do French braids down the back, and then I'm just gonna do very simple makeup, which I actually might start with that. My base, I already washed my face and put this niacinamide serum from The Ordinary on, and my Laneige moisturizer, and then I put on my Elta MD SPF 46. So that's the base. I was gonna do like a primer, but I'm not really doing any foundation, so I don't know if that's necessary. I'm just gonna like lightly cover my blemishes. She's got quite a few right now, and then I'm gonna blend all of that out. I'm just gonna use a dry sponge. I honestly sometimes feel like a dry sponge is better at blending than a wet sponge, because the wet sponge I feel like picks up a lot of the product and like absorbs it, and then the product isn't really on your skin anymore, if that makes sense. And then for like really big spots that like this one right here or this one, I will probably use a concealer brush. I use two different types of concealer. So the first one I used was the Hourglass one, and then now I'm going in with NARS, which sometimes I feel like is a little bit more full coverage, which is what I want. And then I just kind of blend it in, like tap it in with this brush. And I'm telling you, like if you have a pimple that you are trying to hide, using a concealer brush is like 10 times more effective than using a sponge. I don't know why it took me this long to figure that out, because I never used to use any type of brush for foundation or concealer. I would always just use a sponge, but it just does such a better job at hiding blemishes. I'm gonna like very lightly fill in my brow a little bit because she's looking a little bit sparse on this side in particular. I like really need to get my brows threaded. It's a little bit better. The last thing that I do when I'm just having like a chill day and I don't actually want to go like full out with makeup is I just put like a little bit of bronzer. This is the NARS Laguna. I don't use it every single day, but I just think this really helps like shape my face. Otherwise, like if I don't use it, I just feel like my face just like kind of looks like a blob. And then I'll just put on a little bit of blush to give me some of my color back. And then if I'm really feeling like going the extra mile, I'll just put a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury highlight. I literally hate wearing mascara because I hate taking it off at the end of the day. It's such a pain. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just wear my glasses throughout the day so you can't really tell what my eyelashes look like. And instead of putting mascara on, I'll just curl them. I have officially braided my hair and I'm going to end this vlog off here. I didn't finish a book in this vlog, but hopefully in the next one I will be done with the tandem read. My battery died in the middle of my outro, but that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more book content and vlogs. And hopefully in the next video I will be done with the tandem read and we'll be on to Kingdom of Ash, which honestly I'm a little bit afraid of because a lot of people seem to cry during that book. So we'll see how that goes, but that's everything for today's vlog and I will talk to you guys in my next one very soon.